Hello everyone and welcome to episode 32 of Form Guru series by MakeForms. I am Pratik, founder of MakeForms, and today we are going to take a look at the use of logic and calculated field together. So let's start by creating a standard form, logics plus calculated fields. So what I will try to do is that I will try to create a product, let's say a book, and we will just add the type of book first. So I will add a radio field, book type, digital. Okay. Then we'll add one more thing, mm, color, a full color, for example. And what we also want to do is for the paperback, it would be $25. For the digital, it will be $10. Okay. And black and white would be $5, and full color will be $10. We'll also add another option that says, for example, shipping, expedited, and normal shipping. $10, normal one would be $5. Now, what we will do is that the shipping will be applicable only if they select the paperback one. If they select digital, the shipping does not apply. So here we will first use the logic for showing and hiding the shipping. Then we will add multiple logics wherein, based on the type of book they are purchasing, we will set the values. So what I will do is now I will add the number fields, and I would add three number fields. Okay, so the first one would be the book type price. The second one would be the color price, and the third one would be shipping price. And I'll just move them. And what I will do is that I will just hide all the three of them. And by default, I will set the values as 0. So let's start by the first thing that we want to do, which is hiding the shipping if the book type is digital. So I will go into the logic. I will add my first logic, and I would say if the book type contains the value digital, then hide the field shipping, or else and if you are, like, you really don't need to like enable the does not match action, because the system will by default say that okay, if it's not digital, then it will just show the shipping options. Hide shipping if digital, and I will save this. Now first of all, let's go into the design tab and try to select. So if I select digital, it's hidden. If I select paperback, it will come. So the first thing is done. Now what I will do for now is that I will not hide all of these options. So you can see these values changing in real time. So now let's go into our logic field and create a new condition wherein we say if the book type is paperback, I will change the value of book type price to 25. And since we are not having more than two options, now I can have the does not match enabled, and you know change the value of book type price to 10, which is for our digital. So book type price setting, and I will save this. Now similarly, so first let's go to the design tab, and since we've selected this, you can see the book type price is 25. If I change this to digital, okay, let's go in and see why it is not changing. Okay, so if it is not paperback, then the value should be 10. Okay, so first of all, let's go back to the design tab. Okay, so this is probably an issue in the design tab because this is not a real preview. So we will quickly publish this and let's check it out ourselves. So you can see that this is changing in real time. So you can see that the book type price is 10 and 25, and even the shipping is being hidden if we change the price book type to digital. Now we will go back here, and similarly we will add an option for the color. So for the colors, we have two options, which is $5 for the black and white and $10 for full color. Color price setting is paperback. Okay, sorry. If the color is black and white, then change the value of color price to $5 or else. So now change the value of color price to $10. Now, if you see whenever we refresh, if this is not selected, then it comes up as 10. This is because no selection is also equals to the does not match condition. So if we check our condition, it says that if the book type value contains the value paperback. So when it says that it does not contain the value paperback, it is equals to 10. So if you are not setting any default values, in that case the system will go for the does not match condition. So if you want to avoid that, then what you will do is that rather than doing the doesn't, so there are two ways to do this. Number one, you can just go in and you can select a default value, or else what you can do is that you can go into the logic and you can set up multiple logical conditions, which is like change the value of book type price to 10, and then you just go in here and you disable this. So in that case the system will check both of these and set the values accordingly. So I personally prefer to avoid writing multiple logical conditions, and rather just changing like just setting up the default values, because that is always better for forms like these. So again, with the color price also, I will just set it up to the default values. So we set the pricing for the book type, the color type, and now we'll also do it for the shipping. So shipping price setting. So if the shipping price, sorry, if the shipping contains the value expedited, then change the value of shipping price to $10, or else change the value of shipping price to $5 and save this. We'll quickly republish and check out the form ourselves. So you can see we have these option pricing, prices changing. Now if you see this, We don't have the shipping. Okay, it's gone, but it's still calculating the pricing for the shipping because this thing is hidden, but still the conditions are working on top of it. So what we will do now is we will go back to our build. We will go into our hide shipping, and then what we will do is that if we are hiding the field which is the shipping, what we will do is we will also change the value of shipping price to 0, and I will save this. Now let's republish. Wait for 2 seconds for the cache to clear. So right now you can see that I have paperback. Now the moment I do it as digital, the shipping, okay, let's hard refresh. Okay, so now here is where there are conflicting conditions. Okay, so if you see here, we have set the shipping as expedited, then you set it as $10. So this, if we go in here, this is selected for us. Okay, so even if we have it as digital and we are saying that okay, change the price of shipping, here we need to understand that two different logics are trying to change the value of shipping price. The first one being this, where it says that change value of shipping price to 0, and the second one being this, wherein it says that if the price is expedited, change the value. So if two conditions are changing the value of a particular field, then always the second one will pick up. So here what we will do is we'll add one more rule, and this was the specific time for which I was waiting, wherein I can show you how the multiple rules work. So here what I will do, that if the shipping contains the value as expedited, and if the book type is paperback, then only change the value. So now we will save this, we will republish it, and I will also check why we are not getting the default value for the book type. Okay, because we never selected it. Okay, so I will republish this now, wait for 2 seconds, and then open it up. So now here you can see this is perfectly fine because we have a normal shipping. It's $5. If it's expedited, then it's $10. Now the moment I change it to digital, hmm, still we have the shipping price. So let's check it out ourselves. But and it's going and changing back to $5. Okay. So now we need to understand why is this happening. So I will go back to my logic, and here I will see that okay. So I had these two. So both of these were like not matching. So it went ahead and it changed the value of shipping price to $5. So now we'll have to just like do a little bit of more brainstorming as to why is this happening. Okay, so what we did is we have two conflicting conditions. The first one where it's digital, the shipping price needs to change 0. So ideally this should have happened, but now there is one more thing which is being triggered, wherein these two conditions are not matching. So it went ahead and it changed the value for shipping price to $5. So now we'll have to disable this, save this, and we'll have to create a new condition, or else what we can do is we can also duplicate this. And now what we'll do is that we'll say that if the shipping is normal and the book type is paperback, then change it to $5. So shipping price to setting, and save this. Now we'll quickly republish this and open it up. So now we can say it's paperback. This is working perfectly. Now I change it to digital. And now you see that the shipping price is finally zero. So when you create logical conditions, you need to ensure that if your conditions are changing the values for if you know like if multiple conditions are changing value of one field, then you really need to kind of think logically. And this what the system will try to do is that it will cascade, like it will first try to go into this one and set the logic there. Then it will go into the second one and the third one, but it will apply the logic that equals only for the last one. So if there are two logics which are being triggered, only the last one will be applied. So this is how you might have to set up multiple logics if you have multiple logical conditions changing the value of one field. So I hope this makes a lot of sense for you. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use a calculated field, and over here I will add the book type price, the color price, and the shipping price. And what we will do is that we'll now go ahead and also add a paragraph text. Okay, I'll take this to the extreme bottom, and we will say total, and I'll write dollar, and then I will select this calculated field. I can also write the final pricing, and I will just right align this, and then I will write checkout, and I will right align this. Let's republish this, open it up in a new tab. So it says it adds up everything, and it says the final cost. You can see that since I changed it to digital, it just kind of changed the shipping price to $0. So this is how you can create like extremely complex forms like this. So maybe you want to create a form wherein like you want to build a quote form for your design agency where user can select multiple things, and then based on what they are selecting, the quote will be created in real time. So this is how you can actually build these kind of forms using calculated fields and logics together. So that's it for our like the logic mini series within the form guru series at MakeForms. Again, as I always keep on saying, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know in the comments below what kind of forms are you looking to create, and I will try my best to like incorporate them in my future videos. So this is the starting of the second month of the Form Guru series, and I'm so happy that I am able to maintain this in the one video per day streak. And like I do a lot of videos sometimes in one day, and then schedule them, but I want to ensure that I bring out one video every day, and I empower you guys to create forms and be a master at form creation. So again, best of luck everyone who is going through this series and becoming a form guru themselves. That's our goal, guys. Please let us know how you're feeling about this, and much more exciting things ahead. So that's it for today, guys. Signing off, Pratik here from MakeForms.